Good morning, friends. Okay, I have a weird sound in my ears. Can you just give me quick feedback if you can hear me? I think now everything should work, and I see some friends have joined. Can you just let me know if you can hear me before I go back onto my mat, and then we can get started? Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your feedback. That's perfect. Okay, I'm going to go on my mat. Thank you so much for the feedback. So I can move on to my mat. Good morning. We have 30 minutes together to start our day. Thank you so much for joining me today. We just want to wake up the body and get ourselves ready for the day. You don't need any specific props for this class. If you want, you can always have a rolled up blanket close to you in case you want to have some support or cover yourself later in the relaxation. But otherwise, I will show you everything without any props. So let's get right into it. We start our class in a comfortable upright seat. You can sit with the legs crossed like I am, or you can also sit on the heels if you prefer that. You want to be able to really lift the spine and sit with a certain alertness and mindfulness. And you can bring your hands into a gesture that feels natural. You can rest them on the thighs or maybe nestle within each other in your lap or any mudra that you know that you like, whatever feels good for you. So you can relax the shoulders and the arms. And then once you found your position, feel free to close your eyes or rest your gaze gently on one focus point and withdraw from the screen for a moment. Just take a moment to tune inwards and arrive in the body on the mat. Take a moment to scan through the body and notice if you're holding any tension. Soften the face, relax the jaw. Relax the chest and allow the whole abdomen to relax. So it may move freely with your breath. And as you sit comfortably and quietly, just observe the breath, how it flows in and out of the body. And let it bring about a certain feeling of arrival, of calmness, arriving more and more into the present with each circle of breath. Leaving everything else behind, anything that is planned for today, anything that has happened yesterday. Just let it get quiet, move into the background, and become fully present. Whenever you feel distracted, and just bring your attention consciously back onto the breath throughout this whole practice. Take a deeper breath in through your nose and gently sigh out through the mouth. Again, deep breath in through the nose. Cleansing breath out through the mouth. One more deep inhale. And release. Then bring your hands together in front of the heart center. Bow your forehead down to the fingertips as a gesture of connecting your mind and your heart. And take a moment to set an intention for your practice and maybe even for your day. This can be even just one word, a quality that you would like to cultivate today, that you would like to invite today. Patientness, openness, kindness, or anything that comes to you naturally. So throughout this practice, when you feel distracted, when you feel challenged maybe in some way, You can come back to this idea and remind yourself of why you're practicing today and how you want to practice. Take another full breath to seal your intention in through the nose. And gently sigh it out. Blink the eyes open and lift your gaze. From here, take another full inhale, but bring the arms along in a very generous gesture. Reach them up and give yourself a nice big stretch. And as you exhale, bring the palms together and draw all that energy down towards the center. You can press the palms a little bit to warm up the wrists. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach the arms over the side, really grow tall. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. One more. Inhale. Now we see all your movement as a very meaningful gesture. Exhale, bring that energy down to your center. One more time, reach the arms up as you inhale, fluid movement. And as you exhale, bring the right hand down to the ground. Gently lean to the side and reach the left arm over your ear for a side bend. You want to make sure you open up the side body, press the left sits bone into the ground so you're not lifting off the mat. And really feel that expansion. Send your breath into this area where you feel that space being open. Take one more breath here. And then drop those fingertips onto the shoulder. We stay in the side bend, but we start moving the shoulder by drawing circles into the air with the elbow. And these circles can be very generous or they can be smaller, whatever feels more natural to you in the morning. Just kind of lubricating and warming up that shoulder joint. And then circle the other way around as well. Good. Try and guide your movements, enjoy your movements. There's no rush. And then one more time, reach that arm over. Take one more breath here. And then let that left hand drop onto the right knee and lift up through the spine and through the right arm. Sit upright and then lean into the opposite direction, opening the right side of the body. Good. Take a full breath here. Enjoy the stretch. And then drop that right hand onto the left knee. As your arms are crossed, you hold onto the knees and you round your back, kind of falling towards the tailbone and bringing the head forward, chin to chest. Feel how you can open the back this way and breathe in between the shoulder blades. And then come back into a straight spine. Lift the arms, but keep the crossing of the arms. Either bring the backs of the hands together, maybe the palms for eagle arms. Lift the elbows a bit higher and bring the shoulders back down. If this doesn't happen for you today, just grab onto the shoulders. That's fine. Just feel that pull in between the shoulder blades. Again, direct your breath into the area where you feel stimulation. Take another conscious breath. And then on your next inhale, release the cross of the arms, reach them up as we did before. And then we move on to second side. Left hand goes down, right arm reaches over your ear. Just kind of stay present and enjoy even these more simple movements as you're waking up the body gently. Good. Sorry. Drop the fingertips onto the shoulder. And then start circling the shoulder by drawing circles into the air with your elbow, enjoying those warming up movements for the body. Good. Circle the other way around. All right. And then once again, reach that arm up and over, open the side body, maybe even a bit more than the first time. And then drop the hand onto the left knee, sit up, reach the left arm up, long spine. And then lean into the opposite direction. Good. From here, drop the hand onto the right knee, arms are crossed. One more time, come into that rounded back. So draw the navel in towards the spine, open up the back door of the heart and breathe in between the shoulder blades. And then sit upright, keep the crossing of the arms. Now they should be the other way around. Back of the hands together, palms for your eagle arms. Hands a bit away from the face, lift the elbows, and then just draw the shoulder blades down. I'll move to the side so you get another perspective. But if you know what you're doing, you can always withdraw from the screen once in a while. So give your eyes a rest and rather turn the attention to the feeling inside than to the outer shape. Good. On your next inhale, release the arms one more time. Reach them up over the side. Give yourself a nice big stretch. And then from here, bring the arms back down, but behind the body. This time, interlace the fingers behind the back. So this time, we're opening the front side of the body. Pull the hands away from the bum. Lift the ribs. Pull the shoulder blades down and breathe into the front body. Keep your neck nice and long. Use the breath to open up more space. Good. And then release. Give your arms and your hands a nice big shake, releasing any tension. And then grab underneath the knees, stand the feet up, lift the heart a bit higher. And then from here, lean back with a straight back for your boat pose. Lift the low legs off the ground. You can keep the hands here for support or extend them forward. And you will notice that you need a bit of strength to hold up the spine, but you want to keep that certain ease, the softness in the jaw and the face. And in your breath, we stay for 2 more. And then you cross your shins, pull the heels in and roll over the feet onto the hands and step back into your first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. We'll take a moment to warm up the legs. We've been sitting for a little while. So pedal the legs generously by sending the heels alternately down towards the ground. Maybe bring the knees a bit from side to side, getting some movement into the hip joints and into the low back. And then bend the knees a bit more, press the belly towards the thighs, and really lift the hips as high as you can. Look towards your navel or towards the knees, whatever works for your neck. Draw that low belly in and up, really stabilizing the spine from the inside. Lift up through the arms. Take another conscious breath in this shape. And then on your inhale, ripple the spine forward, roll the shoulders all the way over the wrists for your high plank pose. Body's in a straight line. And then bend the knees, send the hips back up into your downward facing dog. We do this 2 more times. Inhale, shoulders over wrists, body in a straight line. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more. Take your time. Inhale with the breath, come forward. Exhale with the breath, let the hips draw you up. Inhale, come into your plank. We move on from here. Exhale, bring the knees down, lower all the way onto the belly. Keep the arms close to the ribs. Point the toes. Inhale, small cobra, open up the chest. Exhale, lower the forehead down. We do 1 more. Inhale, come onto the fingertips and use the back more than the hands. And exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, come onto the knees. Exhale, hips back and up, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up on your inhale. Long back, long leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to the right upper arm as high as you can. Shoulders move forward again like your high plank. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale across the body, right knee, left upper arm. Good. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, shoulders over wrists. We stay. Inhale, pull the knee higher. And exhale, set the foot down. Maybe you need to walk it forward. Bring the left knee down, reach the arms up, Anjaneyasana. And as you exhale, bring the arms over the side. 1 more time, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift the heart a bit higher. Exhale, pull the shoulders back and down. 1 more, really create a lot of space. Beautiful, energizing pose for the morning. And then on the inhale, reach the arms up 1 more time. On the exhale, bring the hands down. Lift the back knees, step back, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale with the knees as before, maybe now without, but in a straight line without curving the back. Lower down. Inhale, cobra pose. Press the tops of the feet down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second side. Left leg, inhale up. Left knee, left upper arm, out, breath. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale across the body, left knee, right upper arm, shoulders over wrists. Take your time, no rush. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Guide your movements. Exhale, knee to chest. We stay. Inhale, pull the knee higher. Exhale, step the foot through. Good. Right knee down. Inhale, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, bring the arms behind the body. Interlace 1 finger further as you have before. You can always cushion your knee in this pose or take a bit of the weight out of the leg. Good. Lift the heart. Give yourself 2 conscious breaths. And then on the inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, guide the hands down. Release the back knees. Step back, try without sliding. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way as we have, with or without the knees, maybe halfway for Chaturanga. Inhale, come into your cobra as before or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a very releasing breath out. Bend the knees, look forward. You can walk or step to the top of the mat till you arrive in your forward fold. And just softly let it go for a moment here. 1 breath. And then as you inhale, come onto the fingertips, bend the knees a lot for half lift, long spine. And again, exhale, fold all the way down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift through the spine. And exhale, let it go. Come to standing. You can bend the knees for a straight back. Take the arms over the side. Gather all their breath and energy. And exhale, draw it down to your center. Good. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms over the side. Exhale, bend the knees and float through the center into your forward fold. Inhale, half lift, long back. In one breath, exhale, step back and lower. You know, all the options, with or without the knees, all the way or half, whatever works for you this morning. Be conscious in your decisions. Take the back bend on the inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Right leg goes up. Inhale. And this time, big step forward, exhale right away for high lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And stay for your exhale. Drop the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, open to the side for warrior two. Arms go out to the side. Left foot is parallel to the short side of the mat. Make sure your knee points forward. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, once again, warrior two, come low. Let's do that again. Very energizing movements, but take your time. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up one more time. This time, exhale, take only the arms back, pull yourself forward and down into your triangle pose. Your right hand finds the right shin, left arm pulls up, and you can bring as little or as much weight as you want onto the right shin if you need the support, but if you feel stable, rather reach up and take the weight out of the right hand. You can stay here or maybe extend the left arm over your ear, only if you feel like that gives you more space. That makes you collapse through the spine and just stay as you were. Keep the legs nice and active. Take another full breath here. And then look down, press into the feet. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, only the upper body floats back. Ride the breath, exhale, windmill the hands down, release the back heel. Inhale, step back into your plank pose. Maybe you do this on one leg, only if you practice. Exhale, come all the way down or half for chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and side out. Left leg goes up, inhale. Exhale, step forward, use the core, bring the shoulders along. This will make it easier to step forward. Inhale, high lunge. Stay for your exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Take a moment to settle, long spine in. Stability in the legs out. Inhale, straighten, reach the arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Do not exaggerate the breath. Do this smoothly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring everything up. Exhale, only the arms back. Pull yourself forward and down. Triangle pose. Try and keep this left thigh active. Pull the kneecap up and reach up with your right arm. Good. You can look into the upper hand or down, whatever is best for your neck. And just keep that breath even and smooth. Keep pulling the feet towards each other on the mat. Option to extend the right arm if you feel like that helps you to open up more space in the body. And then look down. Small bend in the front leg. Inhale, bring the upper body back up. Exhale, we bend the front leg, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, just for one breath. Inhale. Windmill the hands down, exhale. Release the back heel. Inhale, step back. And choose your flow, whichever one works for you with control, or skip and go straight into your down dog. There's always an option. Remind yourself of your intention and how you want to practice, and take your decisions very consciously this morning. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. Inhale, step, walk, or hop to the top of the mat. Reach the heart forward. And exhale, softly fold. We go through chair pose, sit the hips back, draw the low belly in, inhale, arms reach forward. We stay for the exhale. Good. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Take a breath here. Feel the energy flowing through the body. Allow the breath to calm. And then find a focus point with your eyes. Shift the weight onto the right foot. Lift the left knee up to the chest. Take a moment to find your balance. And all the wobbles are always welcome. It's completely fine. Just be curious and open. Lift the heart a bit up. Draw the low belly in. We come forward with the upper body. You can bend the standing leg to bring the left leg out behind you for your warrior three. Left toes are pointing down. Heart is open. Option to take an arm variation if this is something you practice, but keep it nice and stable. Take another full breath. Very slowly bend the right leg, step the left foot far behind you. We come back into our high lunge, reach the arms up. Warrior two is your exhale. Peaceful warrior is your inhale. And exhale, we go into side angle. Bring your right forearm onto the right thigh, or move it in front of the belly if you rather want to hold yourself from the center of the body, from the core. The first option gives you more support. Either way, make sure your chest kind of spirals up to the sky and you keep breathing. The left fingertips are pointing forward and the palm is pointing down. Take another full breath. Left foot is pressing into the ground. And then look down, and then from here, kind of look down to the ground. Left hand goes underneath the left shoulder. We release the back heel, and then we reach the right arm up for a gentle twist here. Pull the right shoulder back, lift the hips high, take a full breath. Good. From here, bring the right hand onto the inside of the right foot. Maybe you need to walk it out a little bit to have a bit more space. Drop the hips for a moment, lift the heart. Kind of a high lizard pose. You want to feel the length in your left groin here. Take one more breath. And then really consciously reverse this dropping of the hips. So bring them up. Draw the belly in as much as you can. Broaden the shoulders. Press the right knee against the right shoulder. Lift the foot. Good. We take one breath here. And then step it back. You can let it hover if you do the one-legged chaturanga, or you bring the knee down, lower all the way or half, with or without the knees. Chaturanga all the way or half. Cobra or up dog on the inhale. And then into your down dog on the exhale. Good. Take a full breath in. And releasing breath out. Look forward on the in-breath. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Half lift. Fold all the way down as you exhale. You move through chair pose. Inhale, sit deep, draw the low belly in. Stay for your exhale. Stand up, inhale. Hands together in front of the heart, exhale. One breath in. One breath out. Find the focus point, shift the weight onto the left foot. Draw the right knee up, take a moment to find your balance. And then to move into warrior three, bend the standing leg. This gives you a bit more space to come through. And then keep the legs bent until you found your position, and only then you can extend them. Keep the chest nice and open. Hips are level, thighs rotate towards each other. Or maybe you want to take an arm variation if you did that on the first side. Keep that breath even and smooth. The face relaxed. And then slowly bend the left leg, step the right foot far behind you for your high lunge. Reach the arms up. Warrior two, open up to the side. Inhale here. Exhale, side angle. Option one, forearm onto the left thigh, right arm goes over the ear. Maybe you move the hand in front of the belly. So you have to hold more from the core. See what works for you this morning so you feel stable and your back feels good. And then open up the heart. Breathe. And then look down to the ground. Bring your right hand underneath the right shoulder. Lift the right heel so you can twist the upper body to the left side. Left arm goes up towards the ceiling. Stack the shoulders. And then from here, bring the left hand onto the inside of the left foot. You may want to walk it out again so you have more space. And just for 2 breaths, we drop the hips without bringing the knee down. You could if you wanted, but see how that feels today to keep it lifted. But broaden the collarbones, lift the chest. Feel how that really influences the stretch on the right groin. And then lift the hips back up, draw the belly in, push the shoulders apart. Find all that integrity. Find that strength of a high plank. Release the left foot. Knee stays on the shoulder. And then step it back. Take your last vinyasa. This could be any variation that you like. Find your back bend on the inhale. And your down dog on the exhale. Good. Take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Come forward into your high plank. Come down to the mat with or without the knees as you exhale. Small cobra as you inhale. Release the hands and find the clasp behind the body one more time. Hold the shoulders together. Lift the hands away from the bum. Press the tops of the feet down. 2 full breaths here. And breathe all that freshness of the new day into your lungs, into your chest. And then release. Hands on the shoulders, forehead down. Maybe take a moment to wiggle the hips. Draw the low belly in, tuck the toes. Send the hips back towards the heels. And then up into your downward facing dog. Good. Walk the feet closer, just about 1 or 2 lengths of the feet. Release the left hand. Grab a hold of the right ankle or shin from the outside if you reach. And pull yourself underneath that right arm for a gentle twist. Right arm stays nice and long. Take a full breath here. Bring your left hand back to the top of the mat. Exchange the sides. Right hand underneath the body. Finds the left ankle or shin. Pull yourself underneath that left arm. And bring the right hand back forward. Walk the feet towards the center of the mat, rather. And then turn your toes outward. Bring the hands closer. And slowly take your time to lower down into a squat pose, Malasana. If your heels come off the ground, maybe open the feet wider. Support them with a cushion. Or you can also just sit down on the mat and open the knees. Hands together in front of the heart. If you feel the need, you can always loosen up the wrists here. But then make sure you open up the chest, pull the shoulders towards each other, gently press the knees against the elbows, long spine, maybe close the eyes. Good. Take another full breath here. And then bring the hands behind you, fingertips to the ground to support yourself, coming down in a very gentle way. Bring the soles of the feet together, grab a hold of the ankles or interlace your fingers around the toes. Lift the heart up. And then fold forward. And you rather want to keep the spine straight rather than rounding it. So you don't have to go all the way down. You can even think rather forward than that. And just enjoy 2 conscious breaths here. Good. And then slowly sit up. Bring the knees together with the help of your hands. Make sure you're sitting in about the center of the mat. You can use the hands for help as they're already here, or you can extend them forward if you wish and roll your way down onto the back. Take your time, do not drop yourself, but use all the strength of your core to slowly lay down. And once you have arrived, pull one knee after the other up to your chest. Grab a hold of the knees or the shins and roll a bit from side to side. Maybe rock a bit from front to back if this is something that feels good for you. And then go ahead and grab a hold of the ankles or the outside edges of the feet for your happy baby. Drop the knees down towards the armpits, but make sure your bum doesn't come off the ground, but press it down so the whole spine is grounded. And again, feel free to rock from side to side if that feels good. You could also extend one leg or the other. Just take a moment to take some last intuitive movement. You can also switch pose. Just anything that wants to be moved, that wants to be loosened up after this flow, feel free to do it. And then I want to invite you to stay with me for just a couple of breaths for relaxation. So you can either stretch out on your mat in Savasana, or you can bring the feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana, letting the knees drop apart. Only do this if this is a comfortable pose for you. If this causes you strain, then just extend your legs out. You can bring your hands onto the body or palms facing up, whatever feels best for you. Just allow yourself to settle into gravity just for a moment. Take a full breath in through the nose. And sigh it all out. Allow your muscles to relax, eyes closed. Allow your breath to flow. Allow your thoughts to flow without feeling the need to understand or stop them. Just let everything be as it is right now. And there's nothing to do, nothing to analyze, nothing to control. And just enjoy the stillness for a couple of breaths. Yeah, feel free to stay here if you have the time, if you feel the need to stay longer. Otherwise, slowly bring movement back into the body. Circle your wrist, your ankles. Maybe give yourself a nice big stretch. Take some deeper breaths. Slowly waking up and livening the body. Bending the knees in. Roll into one side. And slowly press your way up into sitting. Keep your eyes closed if you feel comfortable, or just lower the gaze for another moment. And sit with your long spine as you did in the beginning of the practice. Hands resting in a natural gesture. And just take a moment to observe how you feel after this morning asana practice. How does your body feel? How does the breath feel? And again, just observe. Do not evaluate or judge your experience. Turn your palms together. Remind yourself of your intention, and maybe make a resolve to come back to this idea throughout your day. So whenever you feel challenged, distracted, just gift yourself a couple of mindful moments, a few deep breaths. Remind yourself of how you want to meet the day today, how you want to meet yourself today. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Gently sigh out. Allow the forehead down to the fingertips as a gesture of connecting your mind and your heart, and as a gesture of appreciation. Thank yourself for taking the time today for your practice. Say thanks for your body, the life that flows through you. And say thanks for the practice, the knowledge of yoga. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel comfortable and ready for your day. I hope you have a wonderful day. And please make sure to check out the description box of this video. We have a teacher training coming up. It's a hybrid format. You can join us from anywhere. We'll do this online, and then we'll meet in Sicily. And we have a lot of beautiful offers, so we would love to see you. Any questions, any wishes for further streams and videos, let me know. I always love to hear from you. And yeah, have a wonderful day. See you soon. Thank you so much. I'll close the stream, but you can still leave comments on the video that will be online just in a moment. Have a great one. Thank you.